You know, we had Karan Johar on this series right before, and there was a long conversation we had, which actually also pertains to you in some form or the other, in the sense that, you know, I don't know exactly how old Karan is, but, you know, he's single, not married, dating once in a while, and, you know, and very, very famous.
Yes.
Popular in his own right.
Yeah.
And I asked him how difficult it is to date then, right?
Yeah.
So, you know, you've been famous since you were 18,
Yes.
and you've never stopped being famous since.
Touch wood.
Touch wood, of course. How difficult is it to date for you?
Not at all.
Okay.
Not at all. I'll tell you why. Because you have it's not the problem is not dating. The problem is trying to hide it. उसमें बहुत एनर्जी जाती है और डर बिठा देते हैं एंड कौन क्या बोलेगा कहाँ से क्या बोलेगा आई बिलीव दैट दिस इज नन ऑफ योर बिजनेस
Absolutely.
तो आपको आवाज़ उठानी है चिल्लाना चिल्लाइए ना इट्स नॉट माई जॉब टू चेंज द वर्ल्ड एंड टू से नहीं आपको ऐसे बात नहीं करनी चाहिए आप करिए मुझे सुनना ज़रूरी नहीं है मुझे रिएक्ट करना भी ज़रूरी नहीं रिस्पॉन्ड तक करना ज़रूरी नहीं है I will respond when I want and with who I want. There are only times in my life and I believe कि मुझे इस रिश्ते को इज्जत देनी है तो I bring it out. मैंने इज्जत दे दी आपकी इज्जत के लिए वेट नहीं करेंगे It was necessary for me. I did it.
No, what I meant was, do they feel intimidated by a Sushmita Sen if you go out on a
What a
random date?
dating intimidation
Yeah.
wise. I think that was a problem I did face at some point because, but never in a way that, how to put it, the minute I see a man intimidated by me, I don't like him anymore.
You don't stop liking them.
I don't like
Yeah.
them because it's they lack security. But if you're going to love a woman like me, you have to love yourself. It's like it has to be someone who is happy to do that for me, and not to tie me back, hold me back, tie me down, and say, "मुझे ये अच्छा नहीं लगा. I don't like that, and I don't like this." I don't know. मुझे मेरी आज़ादी बहुत पसंद है, and which is why I encourage that in other people. I tell them just do your thing.
Right.
Don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
Or tie you down.
Yeah, no, even with a man in
Yeah.
a relationship.
Yeah.
I want him to fly. I'd love to give him company when he does that. But I don't want him to tie himself down to me. I don't want to be tied down to him. Because if we are going in the same direction, we each have our own wings. The problem is if we are going in different directions. Then it's better to walk away. But if you're going in the same direction.
But regardless of who you meet, Sushmita, and especially if they talk about it, like for instance, right? And you put it out on X or what was then called Twitter, that you know you guys are together. Firstly, were you going to get married to him?
I never put out anything. So you need to check your facts.
Right.
I just put out one post on Instagram because sometimes I think when people keep quiet, their silence is mistaken for weakness or fear. I just needed to put out one post to let them know I'm laughing. After that, I was done with it.
That's a beautiful answer.
Yeah, you can't be 47 years old, having lived most of your life in the public eye, and be afraid of the public. You have to love them, like them, not like them. That's fine. It's part of the process. दो बर्तन साथ में रहते हैं, वो आवाज़ करेंगे. और 30 साल तक एक साथ रहेंगे तो कभी ना कभी तो आवाज़ होगी. I am one of those people that has been loved so much more than this sort of stuff that ठीक है, I accept it. होता है सबकी लाइफ में कभी ना कभी ऐसे कनकन होती है. But it in no way defines who I am. So I had to put it out there because I was like, you know, memes बहुत मस्त आ रहे हैं, मज़ा आ रहा है. But क्या है, किसी को अगर आप गोल्ड डिगर बुलाते हो तो उसको मोनेटाइज तो मत करो कम से कम. हाँ, and check your like facts. मुझे गोल्ड नहीं डायमंड पसंद है. So anyway, stuff like that. So anyway, that was another experience, another phase, and things happen. And if I was going to marry someone, I would be married to them, love. I don't try. I do it or I don't.
Subscribe to Midday India. Get direct notifications on all our videos by clicking on the bell icon.